We all knew that Joe Biden would be not so good, but few could have imagined that he would be such a disaster for this country, what they've done. Inflation is the worst it's been in 40 years. Gas prices are up 50%. The grocery shelves, the department store shelves, they're empty. You had an excuse not to buy Christmas gifts. You say to your loved one, darling, I'm sorry, I love you very much, but I just can't. There's no merchandise in Tiffany. I wanted to buy the most beautiful ring, but they don't have any rings anymore. Nobody has anything. We never even heard the term supply chain. You know, if you talk, supply chain is not something that we even talked about, and that's what happened. And it's a very sad thing. The streets of the Democrat-run cities are drenched in blood with record-high murders and drug deals and human trafficking. There are 4 times more COVID cases. Remember, I'm going to get rid of COVID. I'm going to get rid of COVID. 4 times more cases than ever before. Today, the hospital set a record, brand new record. Our beautiful, strong southern border from 1 year ago, it was all set, it was all finished, it was beautiful. We had the best numbers we've ever had at the southern border, and that includes drugs coming into our country. We cut it down to a number that nobody thought was possible, and now it's up 7 times more than it was a year ago. Think of it, 7 times more.
Big stuff. It's one of the best pieces of sound I will ever present to you. So Peppermint Patty has to go up to the White House press briefing room yesterday, and she has to somehow run cover for what is now a lame duck president, effectively. The flurry of losses is unprecedented. Hillary Clinton, Joe, is licking her chops right now, thinking, my gosh, this guy's finished. She is getting ready. Bring in the righty out of the bullpen. Hillary has no loyalty to anyone. She's getting ready to ice this guy right now, okay? But here's a reporter. I've seen this guy around before. Forgive me, I forget his name. But this reporter's no, right-leaning guy at all. And he says in kind of a very calm fashion, this is like the best 47 seconds you're ever going to hear. He just lays it out, and Peppermint Patty's forced to take it. All of the hit with an S in front of it. In the last 24 hours it happened. Peppermint's sitting there like, how do I answer this? And he's like, is it time for like a course correction? Maybe, fix some stuff or something? Watch, this is great. Check this out.
Go ahead.
I had a couple specific ones, but I wanted to kind of follow on that. You're determining next steps. I mean, frankly, things just seem like they're going pretty poorly right now for the White House. Build Back Better is being blocked. Voting rights is being blocked. Diplomatic talks with Russia doesn't seem to have brought us back from the brink of war. Inflation's at a 40-year high. The virus is setting records for infection. So as we kind of hit this 1 year period, and a period where everything seems like it's in pretty rough shape, or nearly everything, which is not an invitation, I guess, to list off some other things. I'm wondering, at what point do you take stock and say that things need to change internally, whether it's your outreach for the Hill, whether it's the leadership within the White House? You seem to be stymied on an incredible number of fronts right now.
Folks, none of this is obviously fun. I mean, this is like, really, this is just humiliating. This is humiliating. Yeah. She's got to sit there and listen to all of it. All of it. The litany of crap that we've had to deal with from this Pino. My gosh, if there was ever a president who resigned in American history for incompetence, this guy should be, for sheer incompetence. Forget about like Nixon and Watergate. Just pure incompetence. It is time this guy, he has to go.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.